What is up, guys? Stark here. In today's video, I'm taking a look at some new news that just dropped on Global. And we have two big pieces of information here. First up being the Treasure Sugo Fest, and then the second one being the treasure map release date and information for that. So first up, we're going to take a look at the Sugo Fest. And this is the treasure map Sugo Fest. It's pretty much identical to the one we had last time, with the exception of it just being different units. So I'm really happy about that because these treasure map Sugo Fests are actually insane, and it's kind of making me want to just skip the actual batch releases and just save for treasure map Sugos because they're really good. And I wasn't sure if the second one would follow suit to the first one, but it does, and it looks like, you know, based on that pattern, that all the rest of them are going to follow the same pattern. And if that's true, then I'm pretty happy about it because these Sugo Fests can be really good. So anyway, it's 7 days only. Part 1 is going to be the first 2 days, and then, or 3 days or whatever. The dates are right here. April 15th to April 17th, and then part 2 is April 17th to April 22nd. So it's an all-gold Sugo Fest, which, anytime you get all-gold Sugo Fests, that is awesome. And then the new Squadron and Akainu have arrived as Sugo Fest exclusives. They will join max level with sockets. So that's really cool too. You don't even have to worry about socketing them if you get them 5 stars at least. And you need them 5 stars for them to be treasure map characters or trusty characters. So just keep that in mind if you do pull the 4 stars. Alright, they'll also be trusty characters for the 3rd treasure map. So that's really cool. I like how they take it from the one they're in, and then you can still use them on a second one. So it makes you get a little bit more for your gems. So it's not just a one and done type situation. And the points aren't even like that reduced for it. So it's really nice, and I really like the ways Global's doing that. I'm not sure if that's actually the way it works on Japan. From what I understand, that's not how it works, but I could be wrong. I've kind of stopped paying attention to Japan in the last couple of months. So anyway, the rate ups for part 1 here is going to be the second pull is guaranteed to be Squard, which is awesome. It's kind of like Zoro from last time where you're guaranteed to get him on the second pull. 3 and 6 are guaranteed to be a Sugo Fest exclusive, and the 9th pull is guaranteed to be a Sugo Fest exclusive, and we'll have the following characters rate boosted. So Lucy, Law, and Neko. So this is a really good part. Unfortunately, I'm probably only going to do 2 and stop because Judge is not rated up, and Judge is the one I want. I would love to get Lucy, but I'm not doing 18 multi-pulls in the Sugo Fest, so I have to pick between the 2, and I'm picking part 2. So part 2 will have the new Akainu significantly rate boosted, just like Buggy was in the previous one, and then 3 and 6 will be guaranteed to be Sugo Fest exclusives, and the 9th one is guaranteed to be one of the following, being Judge, Sanji, or Rob Lucci. So I am probably going to go 9 and just pray to everything I can pray to that I pull Judge, because I do have Sanji and I do have Lucci. So, I mean, Lucci wouldn't be bad because of Limit Break, but obviously I want, you know, Judge. More than anything else, I want Judge. So, hopefully I can get him this time around. And it gets better because all of the Vinsmoke siblings are rated up in both parts as like rate boosted characters. So hopefully I can get more of those, limit break some of those. Maybe Rainbow, Ichiji, or Yonji, because I have a lot of them. And the Boa sisters are rated up again. I don't think there's anything new for me in part 1. I don't see anything new other than obviously the Squadron and Akainu. But let's see part 2. These are legends. Raizo, Pedro, Sicilian, Wanda, Zio. No, so I have all the units outside of the new 2 treasure map units, and I don't really care about that. I want to get as many of the Vinsmoke siblings as possible because I want to rainbow that entire team. I've said previously that this is a team I want to get more than anything else in the game, and hopefully I can attain it before treasure map and use it to its hopefully full potential. I'm farming the Tea Time Islands to get Cotton Candy and Coliseum for sockets, so hopefully by the time it comes around I will be prepared. I don't think I'll make it, but we'll see what happens. So now moving on here to the second part of information here, which is the treasure map. So this will introduce a brand new Whitebeard into the game, and unfortunately he's coming a week too late because he's really good for the Raizo Coliseum that's currently out. But I probably think they did it that way on purpose, so we could not use this character and have to figure out something else to do. Anyway, though, his captain ability will boost crew's HP by 1.35 and boost attack up to 3.25 times more when your HP is low. So, you know, that's a typical Whitebeard thing for you there. And then we'll wait for his special to finish resetting, and then I'll read that to you. It's a long special, jeez. Alright, here we go. Changes character slots to Int. Deals 100 times character's attack and non-type damage to all enemies, ignoring all defensive effects. Okay. And if enemy has immunity to delay or status effects, doubles crew's slots effects for 1 turn. Oh, that's good. And if enemy has a barrier, boost character's attack by 2.25 times for 1 turn. So that's pretty awesome. The attack boost is only for Whitebeard himself, but the orb boost is really good as well. And most characters now have that delay immunity, so you should be able to get it off pretty good. And that's an insane conditional, so I'm liking that. Definitely, you know, definitely all treasure map characters you should definitely try to max out, regardless of if you think they're good or not. And it's not that hard, you only need 1,000,000 points. And I thought that would be a challenge going into the first one, but I did that in like a couple hours. So you should easily be able to get that done. And then of course, you know, you want to get all this stuff to max limit break him so you can get him to his best abilities. Alright, so let's scroll down here to the trusty characters. So Akainu will be your 2 times treasure point booster. This time I'm definitely going for him. I didn't go for Buggy last time, and I definitely regret doing that because it was very hard for me to keep up on the points. I did finish top 1,000 and I was working pretty much every single day during this treasure map, but I'm definitely disappointed in my overall standings for that, and I'm trying to make up for it this time, and hopefully 9 multi-pulls is more than enough to get me this Akainu and Judge. So next up for the 1.5 boosters we have Buggy and Squad, and this is another reason why I want to pull for Akainu, because they're rated the next time up, and a 1.5 treasure map boost is still really good. So if I get Akainu this time, he's going to help me in the next time as well. And they're not in the treasure map Sugofest the following time, so I was kind of hoping Buggy would be there and maybe I could, you know, get him, pick him up, but unfortunately I cannot get Buggy. I'm sure they'll be back in like some sort of like treasure map Sugofest where you can get the characters, but I'm going to try and get him, and hopefully I can get Akainu, and we'll see. I'm sure 9 multi-pulls will be more than enough to get him. And then we have the 1.35 boosters being Judge, Treasure Map Mihawk, and the Treasure Map Zoro. So again, this is really nice. I have Mihawk and Zoro, so they can work their way onto my teams. And I think you use Treasure Map Mihawk for one of the mini bosses, so you can throw Zoro onto that team and get the extra points there. And then last but not least, we have the bulk of the treasure map or trusty characters, and that'll be the 1.2 times. So this is all the Vinsmoke siblings, the limited Brindy World, 6+ Strength Lucci, 6+ Sengoku, 6+ Hody, Intalk, Psylaw, Coliseum Gin, Sicilian, Coliseum Raizo, Neo, Akainu, Neo, Doflamingo, Neo Aokiji, regular Aokiji, Monster Chopper, General Frankie, Raid Fuji. Oh, that bothers me so much. Why didn't you just put all the Neo raids together? Neo Mihawk, Neo Kizaru, regular Kizaru, Ambush Garp, Ambush Cavendish, and then the Fortnites, Sugar Treble, Blue Gilly, Funk Brothers, Abdullah Ajit, Kinemon, and Momonosuke. That's weird. I thought I could have sworn I saw earlier that the Riku Fortnite was rated up in this treasure map. Obviously we don't have it yet, so it's not possible, but it looked like when they leaked the information it wasn't accurate, because I could have sworn they were on there. But oh well, that shouldn't matter. Let me go back into this real fast. I'm trying to remember the teams. I know Judge is the big team for the actual boss, and then there's a Sengoku team, the Mihawk team, and I'm sure there's a Hody team. I don't remember the last team. I'll have to, I'm sure it's a Lucci team, but I'll have to figure it out and go back and remake my teams. So I'm pretty happy about this. I'm off the first day and the last day, so I'll definitely be able to put more time into this than I did in the first one, and hopefully I can make up, lost ground and finish pretty high in this treasure map. I don't know if there's anything in here yet. Okay, it's just the regular treasure map information, so we don't know anything about the rewards yet. It's probably going to be very similar to last time. But yeah, I'm excited for this. I'm definitely ready to go, and hopefully I can get Judge in a Kainu before it starts, and then I'll be set, because I have everything else. So yeah, thanks for watching, guys. Let me know in the comments what your plans are for this treasure map, and I will see you guys next time.